Hi there, welcome back. I'm sorry I messed up with the audio, so this video was just to inform of the signings we did before opening the winter market. So we have right back Svers and the center midfielder Abdul Razak, 20-year-old. We find that this is going to be a great new talent. And we're just going over this winter transfer market. So these players have just arrived, so I took the chance to get the development plan going for both. For Svers, definitely an inverted wide back. We were needing one because we only had Coffee and he was injured. And then Abdul Razak, 20-year-old, great potential. We made it with a deal training with Pombo. And this was a little bit harder to decide the development plan, but we ended up by going for a box-to-box. We're still on the market. Because the squad needs to be more balanced. We now have some decent players, but the ones to replace are just a little bit too low quality-wise for what we're doing right now. And I can give you the heads up already that, and my dog say hi, give you the heads up right now that we sold Saul later on at the winter transfer market. He went to Portugal to play in a modest club called Chaves, but it's first league, so we understand it was a decent amount of money, $1 million something around that. Also, we took the chance to take care of some renewal as we had some budget available. And now we're just going over some players that we find that are not happy, as you can see by the morale. And at least for the crucial players that we find and that are in an age where we can still make some money out of them, because this is a club, as you saw, has a very low budget. So the ones that we can keep and negotiate new contracts, we're going to do it. And yeah, that's about it for now. There's nothing more we can do regarding renewal, because, as I said, the budget is really tight for the moment. That's why we're going to try and see what we can do, negotiate in terms of players we can transfer, so that we can keep the quality at least. And in case we actually make it to La Liga, we gotta be aware of the players we're gonna bring. So I'm gonna leave you with some options that I've made in terms of players we have been checking out. We were looking also for a striker that had different skills from the ones, because Martin is a very good player, but is not physically not what we tend to have. We need to have some more variety, and we ended up by signing this one right here, Mohamed Amoura, because he's quite quick, he can play in different positions, he's young, and a very decent price. So that's the one we signed, and I'm very happy. It's a very talented player actually. You'll see on other videos. Good quality player actually. And we are still in the market for a left back since Saul left. We had some problems, some issues negotiating because the price that they're asking is a little bit high. But yeah, this was about as far as we went in terms of transfers. So stay tuned for any other developments. There you have it. As I said earlier, negotiation with Mohamed Amoura. As you can see, a very tight budget, so we had to be careful on negotiations. So we know that he couldn't be a secure starter, so we decided to propose to make it as a rotation player. They went for it. 3 years. I think it's pretty decent. Then we try to put a release clause that will at least double the value of the current value of the player in the market. So we went for around 3 million and something. I believe 3,200,000. And they were fine with it. And then after this, it was quite easy. And high hopes for this player actually. He's really talented. For a certain style of game, when we need to play more on counter-attack, it's an ideal player. So this was the difficult part of the negotiation, because we didn't have enough money at this point, and we were struggling to check what could we do. And at this point, when I found that I didn't have any chance, I just tried to make a final offer, and then the agent decided that they would think about it, and then they would come back with a response. was actually nothing we could do. So as you will see, I'm just gonna skip this part. Yeah, my client will need some time, so as you can see, you just have to wait. So update. As you can see, they asked us to wait as they would discuss. The agent got in touch with us. So here you have it, their final proposition. And then we had an offer for Grenier, our captain. Decent amount of money, considering that he's 32 years old. So not a chance that we would receive the money for the release clause. And as I said, we needed to balance the team in terms of quality, and I ended up by accepting the proposition by Girona, and that gave us a chance to have more money and signing Amura. And this is exactly what we did. And luckily, we managed to sign. So the arrival at the club, the usual physical tests, and then presenting the player. High hopes for Mohamed Amura. Here they said, yeah, bad negotiation, because we also took the chance for Juan Arana. It's not ideal player for us.